We were heroes. So this episode was a cop-out. I needed a book to talk about. I found this, scholastic book that was probably, my sister's. It was very not advanced. It was like the same level as Captain Underpants and Time Warp Trio. Because I just wanted to end the friggin' storyline. And so I just needed something I could read to wrap it up. The problem being that it was and plus I like World War II, so I did read the book out of curiosity, and that's why I did a video on it. But you can see why I have very stringent regulations now, because I don't want something like this happening again. So this is the conclusion of the storyline. I have seen this one recently only because, while watching it, I was going through, just old storyline footage, when I was making the Three Doctors to see if there were any callbacks I could do. There was one callback I wanted to make, but I didn't. You'll see it later on, but I ended up saving it and turning it into an animated GIF that I could use on Tumblr periodically, but, yeah, other than that, I don't really remember, a lot about what I said in the episode, so, I guess we'll find out. Go here if you don't want to actually watch it, and, roll the episode.
Hello, and I know what you're thinking. Aren't I trapped in another universe? I'm there right now, but I'm transmitting this back. And again, since I picked this up, you may be thinking, what is this? Well, I can answer those questions. You see, through the interdimensional travels I've had over the past month, and yes, I said month, time goes differently when you jump universe to universe on the same day. So, time changed a bit, I got a bit older. You stayed the same age, approximately, since I last saw you. I don't know. But anyway, I have got new equipment. This is my all-in-one Sonic. I replaced the hand link because it was unpredictable. It wouldn't let me travel where I wanted to go. And this lets me pinpoint it to at least 2 universes away. Because I've been aiming to hit certain versions of my timeline in order to get more technology, and this brought me where I needed to be. It also works as a universal beacon, function 1, and if I extend it, it also works as a device of detonating stuff or allowing me to, start reviews. I decided that I would do a review this week. Since I know you've missed me. Anyway, so, the review I've chosen to do is a very special one because it's a book that's really out of my genre. And by the end of this review, I should be back in my universe and I should vanquish him. But, while I wait for this thing to warm up its dimensional hopping, because it needs to warm up for about a day, and I arrived here approximately approximately 23 hours ago, so I got an hour left. So you could do a review. So, the book we're doing today is this. We Were Heroes, the journal of Scott Pendleton Collins, a World War II soldier in Normandy, France. It's a different book. It's a book based on a diary from World War II. And I happen to be fascinated with war. Because of the statistics, battle plans, not like my universe counterpart, who would want to probably be the Hitler in this. I prefer to be the America, except without the being neutral for the last friggin' second thing. Anyway, so, let's flip the page and start reading. We Were Heroes, the journey of Scott Pendleton Collins, by Walter Dean Myers. So we start with the cover. Pretty basic cover for a war-based book. Guy in the center, who I assume is Scott Collins. You know, a bunch of guys behind him fighting. So pretty much this book is about a kid. Not a kid, but he's an adult who joins the war because he wants to follow in the footsteps of his dad and his great-granddad. So he goes into the war, and he goes to boot camp and stuff, and he details everything in here. Well, his diary. It's a fictional account, but it's based on real events. So what happens is, he goes into the war, and in England, and boredom for the whole week, and, well, weeks, actually, for the whole group of weeks they were there, and then, you know, pretty much real big boredom. Feel kind of bad for him, but, the main thing to remember about this is that it's World War II. There's always going to be fighting, and so they go out into Normandy and they fight, and it's a bloody battle, and you probably know that, but it's fantastic because they won, and that's what caused VE Day, Victory in Europe Day. So, and then he gets wounded at the end. Oh god, I can't read the whole book because as opposed to it being a normal book working with excerpt, it's all in first-person narrative and it's a diary. So reading an excerpt wouldn't help you understand the story at all. But I'll read you the first page and the epilogue. So the first page of the book, that's where it's good. This journal given about Uncle Richard. And on the wall of the living room are pictures of his great-grandfather who fought in the Civil War and wounded at 2nd Manassas. And next picture of is his dad, who went to France as an ambulance driver in World War I. So, yeah. So they go to England and they go to Stonehenge. And then they have a long lecture about the Nazis. That's nice. So it's a nice book. And then the epilogue. That is actually a great part. It says that landing in Omaha Beach took 341 lives from the 116th Infantry Regiment. It says that tougher characters in the book, you know, stuff that happened with them. And then Scott Collins. He came back to Roanoke to live with his parents. The wounds that he got left him with a permanent limp. He started college under the GI Bill, dropped out to go to work, found a job as a short order cook, and met a woman, and they had kids. He stayed in touch with his best friend, and he died in 1992 at the age of 65. But this isn't true. It's a fictional account. But it says the central player in the story is the war itself. The war lives on because we learn about it. And that is amazing. So my score for this book is you have to find it and read it. It's a scholastic book. I had it for a bit of time, but I like it. It was a good book. A good read for me. Okay, now that I've told you about the book, I could tell you the real intentions of this. Let me make sure we're on a secure channel though. So, now you have seen my plan. Well, I can tell you that your universe will be destroyed and ruled by me. Once I get the final component I need for my dimensional portalizer, where I will trap your universe and all the others together into one big universe that I will control, and you will be helpless to stop me. Now all I have to do is go to one universe, and that universe will give me what I want. You. Hey! Wait a second. Who are you two? I find... What? What are you? doing here? Well, I'm here to get the dimensional portalizer. Can somebody answer? I don't care. I'm going to take that dimensional device and use it to take over your dimension, and all the dimensions. Well, it looks like I'm going to have to stop you. Yes, I get it. You're evil, you're good, but I need an answer on who you are. Hey, whatever. I'll just activate the dimensional portalizer myself. It should reset every problem that you two have probably caused. Well, I guess I'm doing it. And that is why Star Trek Countdown, I can't ever think I already reviewed this. I did! Haha! Looked like that version of me had the right idea and reset everything. Well, I'm back. Let me make sure. That's my hair. I wanted to make sure we didn't get spliced together or something. From what I read, that guy wasn't reliable most of the time. I bet it didn't show. Well, anyway, I am back. So, now to talk about the real issues in this. Next month, or June, May or June, depending on when I have time to set it up, will be Omaz month, where I will pay homage to a bunch of internet reviewers, namely SF Debris, Linkara, Chester A. Bum, aka Doug Walker, aka Nostalgia Critic, aka Ask That Guy with the Glasses, but not the last two. I couldn't do those because I'm not, as big involved with watching them yet. But, yeah, maybe Film Brain, maybe Phaelus, not Spoonie since I don't do games, but I can already tell you it's going to be a great 2 months. Now, I can't give you an update on what I'm doing next because I don't know yet. I just got back to this universe. But, anyway, keep watching, and I hope that you enjoy the videos. I mean, I don't know if anyone's out there watching, but if you are, hi, thanks for watching. Over and out.
Oh my god, that was terrible. Okay, so, yeah, that was whatever the hell that was. So, just a couple of things. What I was talking about in the beginning, the battle stance that, where is it? I'm just gonna grab this for the sake of, I don't know how, I was Sonic backhand, but what was that? I didn't even remember doing that. When I saw that part, I started laughing. I don't remember doing that, but I obviously did. I did it in the video. And, yeah, so that mad scientist was obviously meant to be Mike Sano, but, like all good content creators, swept that under the rug. He's not. I tried to make it so that he was in the Red Shirts review, which obviously is on YouTube, so we're not looking at it, but he's not anymore at least. I'm going to explain Mike Sano's backstory eventually. Also, that wasn't a lab coat he was wearing. It was a white dress shirt that I had unbuttoned, and because I didn't have a lab coat yet, I wouldn't own the reason that Mike Sano took so long to appear in his own storyline, was that I didn't own the lab coat until halfway through October. So, yeah. yeah, that was good. That was amazing. I'm very happy I watched that. What else? Oh yeah, I'm looking for a dimensional portalizer. I don't know what I was trying to channel. I feel like I was channeling Luke Skywalker. You know, I want to go to Tashi Station and get some power converters. I was probably trying to do that. Why I was doing that, I couldn't friggin' tell you, but, yeah, so, that was the conclusion of my first storyline. It gets better, kids. It gets better. So yeah. I mean, wow. Like, wow, holy shit, wow. I've improved a lot since then. I mean, 99 episodes. You know, obviously, because, you know, 100th episode hasn't happened yet. You know, 99 episodes, and compared to episode 5, I mean, it's 2 different shows. I'm only counting it because I want to get to the 100th episode faster. So, technically, it was the show. Oh, God. I just can't believe I actually made that. So, I hope you've enjoyed this little experiment. We won't be doing another one because I won't need to. So, yeah. That was the Literary Lair, the beginning, and, that was the first episode. The first 5 episodes of the Literary Lair. I don't know why you all watched me, considering that's how I started. And I hope that this hasn't turned you away from watching the 100th episode. I'll see you then. Thank you all for watching, and if you liked the video, you can hit subscribe and watch one of my other videos. My videos can be found on any of these fine sites, and if you want to help out, maybe consider supporting the show on Patreon. See you next time.